What's your favorite venue? Does any one gig stand out above the others?
To me, it does, man. We have some time travelers that come to our shows when we play in Kalamazoo. People with information and phrases like that are just out of this world. The only explanation is either they're aliens or time travelers.
Like
There's just the things that are told to us. This one guy, I don't remember if he told me his name was Doc or Durf, but he comes up and he says something along the lines of, you guys had a really great show. You know, it's unlike kind of anything that, you know, I've seen in a while. And you know, it's all part of the machine, you know. This is like the cool part of the machine. And he talked to some other guys in the band too that might tell you about them. I'm not sure, but man. And then just the people that come in, they'll come into the bar down at Old Dog, and they'll sit at the bar and they'll just pay attention. They don't seem to get into the music. They don't seem to, you know, get into the rhythm or anything. They just look like they're taking mental notes, and they'll sit and they'll take a mental note. And when they walk out of the bar, they usually walk out in the middle of a song, and they'll look at everybody in the band, one by one, like taking a mental note of everybody that's in the band. And, you know, you don't see them at the next show. It's just some strange stuff, man. Old Dog is one of my favorite places to go. You never know what you're gonna run into.
We know you have a deep interest in ancient musical instruments from all over the world.
Right.
What is it about ancient instruments that you find so compelling?
The first time that I started to really get into ancient instruments was I read an article about meditation and how certain instruments resonate at a certain frequency that's supposed to change your brainwave pattern. So I started researching these instruments, and every time I find a new instrument that does that, whether it's a mouth bow, a jaw harp, a didgeridoo, some sort of pan drum, throat singing, every one of the instruments that I found so far has been just super intriguing. It's not necessarily the changing the brainwaves, it's just the instrument is awesome. And then you find out that all these instruments that change your brainwaves, you know, predate history altogether. Like, they don't have a record of these things. They just have where they've discovered them and where they appear on timelines. But as far as knowing how old they actually are, they could be as old as mankind. They just found nap tools that were 1.26 million years old. You know, that predates anything that we've ever known before as far as the history of mankind. There's just so much to make a noise.
You didn't mention singing bowls, but I'm assuming.
Yeah, singing bowls fall right in the same thing. They're all tuned up, and
those are the most powerful ones to me.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. No.
That's awesome. The ones that they make on the full moon, or when there's no moon, I don't remember which one is which, but they have a certain ritual that they only make them during a certain moon cycle. It's all wrapped up into science. It's all amazing stuff. It's fantastic.